question and keeps on going down. When he's resting in his bed, it's lying on the ground. He's got a weird, 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 weird beard. He certainly has a beard, and it is weird.
Just pulled that penny just right over here just a second ago. And I was a lot of trashy signals through here. I came to this spot. I had a good signal. It was ringing up like high 70s on the AT Pro. And I dug around and I couldn't find it. I got my pinpointer out. Nothing. So I went and changed the battery in the pinpointer. Came back over and I got it. Took one more slice right here. You can see the indentation where it came out of. I thought it was a coin at first. It's definitely not a coin because it's hexagon. Not sure, I thought it was a coin at first. I saw a real nice silvery edge. But then it had a sharp angle on it. So I popped it out. It's like a medallion or a token or something like that. Oh yeah. Oh, cool. It says Roma. Yep. Oh, it's got a dude on this side. That's cool.
Holy cow, that is
Pivus.
it's a pulp.
XIIPM.
It's a necklace.
Yeah, it's off a necklace for sure. And then there's the Roma side. That's awesome, man. I was just right over there, and I dug that smoke bear hat. Walked along here, was getting inside of there, got like chatter in it, and I pulled out a square nail, which now I can't find it. Scan the hole again like you should. Do you see it? Oh, it's a gold ring. It's a gold ring. Yeah. It's gotta be a gold ring. Holy look at that. Wow. My shaky hands now.
Oh man, buck fever right there. Beautiful. Yeah, I gotta bring that over right. Wow. You know, I found them silver coins here a while back. I should have been over this spot multiple times. And they came over here and it was bouncing like 86 or 84 was the highest number I got. I started getting nails and I pulled out a couple of
Damn it, she looks clean too.
yeah.
Dime. Nice.
About 1 year,
Cool.
man.
So how many is that in this area right here?
I think this would be like 7. So it was definitely a coin spill. I wish I would have had a camera set up for it. That was like a couple.
This would be my 4th good one today. I like that hat a lot. I found another coin here near the glory hole. Let's see what it is. See some like reading on it.
It's a big one.
There's a tree. It might be a modern quarter. Look at that. It's not a coin. a dong.
10 dong?
I found a 10 dong. Vietnam.
Really?
Vietnam. Kong Hoa. 10 dong. Dog. We went to an old ball diamond, and then we stopped back by the honey hole up the road here, which you've seen in our previous videos, and it was paying off again. So we're gonna do a little wrap-up video and show you what we found. So let's start with Doug. What'd you find today, Doug?
36 weedy. I
Doug-
got it in my pocket here. 36D.
Score. What'd you find today, Jesse? How'd you do?
Oh, I got 65 with a Roosevelt dime. That was close to silver I got. And 3 wheat pennies. Oldest being a 1920.
So it was pretty.
That's it.
It was a pretty slim day for these guys.
Here, let's
But
see what you got.
Oh, I killed it. Oh, I had a great day. Probably my best day ever detecting. First, we went over to the little ball diamond, and I found wheat cent. And then I found this Pius the 12th medallion. It says Roma on the back. Not sure what year it is or what it's really made out of yet. My guess would be like a 70s deal. I think that was the only thing I really dug over there. Then we came back over to the honey hole, which I mentioned you've seen in the other videos. And right off the bat, I went to the center where Doug has found them silvers, and I think in the last video, no, I got a clip of you finding that last dime there. I dug this metal hat out of the ground, and it turns out to be a paperweight from the Eclipse Lawnmower Company, right in Prophetstown, right up the road.
Established 1900.
The company was established in 1900, and they gave these away as a promotion. Then, immediately after walking and finding that, I walked 10 feet over to the edge of the little garden. There's tulips or hostas growing in there. Found a signal and pulled out this nail was right on top. Scanned the hole again. Found my first ever gold ring. Nice big man's gold ring. It's marked 10K on the inside. It looks to me like it has a D, and we've already decided there's a moose there. It's awesome.
That is awesome.
Let's see, then we walked around to the other side to the main honey hole where we found all the old foreign coins. The glory hole, they wanted to call it, and of course I found a 10 dong in the glory hole. It's a Vietnamese coin from 1964. Not worth the metal that it's printed out of. Also in the same yard, I think it was after that, I pulled the bicentennial quarter. And I was about to give up, and I started walking back. The other guys were on the other side of the house. And I found right on the surface, just below the grass line, I found the world's smallest pocket knife. Isn't that a cutie? And then went out and we walked around the garage. I walked around the garage, found my first spoon. You guys on stealth diggers? Toss that sucker. I found this clip. I'm not sure exactly how old it is, but it's got a square nut. And then I came back around and went right back to where I found that gold coin. Stuck the AT Pro into the center of the hostas right in there, and came up with another little religious token. Aluminum, I think, because it's so light. And it says Saint Alfonso. Saint Fonzie.
Bottles are right behind it.
Oh, yeah, and then alongside the garage also, I've just walked along in some tall grass. Ran the detector over it, must have picked up on the caps. I found there's two of these, 1 gallon. It's got a Coca-Cola lid on it. Never seen one before. So I brought these home also. Like I said, my best day ever detecting, so I'm really happy. That's about it, so see you next time.
small rundown on what we've pulled off of that property that we had our last videos in. This is a breakdown, I think, of everything that I've pulled out of that area. We got a couple skeleton keys. This all came out of one hole, plus what Jesse found and what Zach found. This is all about the size of the hood of a car. This is an old lighter. We thought it was a kid's toy. It's a lighter from Detroit, Michigan. Pretty cool. 40s, mid 40s, early 50s is what we dated it back at. A couple of U.S. Army dress buttons. Couple old buckles. Inlays of glass. We got all kinds of glass out of there. This is an anniversary token or something. It says good luck in the center of it. It has two names and September 2nd, 1951. Old button. This is so encrusted, I don't know what it is. Could be a coin or whatnot. We think there was a fire there that ruined these. And these foreign coins that we found here, I think this is this is a Danish kroner. I don't know why it was there or whatnot, but we found out we think the guy was from Sweden. This is a large Danish kroner. I think this is a 2 or a 5. Kind of see a little bit. It's pretty ate up, and that's been soaking in olive oil for almost 2 weeks now. Another Danish coin. It's actual silver though. 2 small Swedish coins. I believe it's a 25 ore and a 10 ore, which I think it says SVERIGE. That's what both of them say on one side. Did pull a buffalo out of there. That's the first one I've ever pulled. This is one of the first coins I found that was relatively close to this hole, and you can just barely make the head out on it now, but it's ate up. This is actually a V-nickel, which is another thing. It's one of the first things I've ever pulled out there, and we were able to make the date to 1906, but it's just so corroded and in bad condition. This has also been in olive oil for about 2 weeks. You can just now make the head out and some of the stars, but it looks like it got pretty hot. Whether it'll ever come back, who knows. The Merc I pulled that you guys saw, that's a 44. Zach had the 43. This is a 51 silver quarter. I believe this is a 1940 nickel, 4 Wheaties. Pretty much it. And then out of the front yard of that place, I did pull the oldest coin I've ever pulled. It's an 1887 Indian head. That was a pretty cool find. That was like 8, 9 inches deep. And I do have some other various silvers that I pulled out of the backyard. We went back there today, and the same spot that I pulled, I believe 6 or 7. It was when I first started detecting. And here, lo and behold, in the hole with a bunch of nails, there's a 64. So it goes to show, dig everything. Also, there was a last thing here, I think. This is a Liberty token. It has the Lord's Prayer on the back of it. Thought this was pretty cool. And it says, proclaim liberty throughout the land unto all that inhabit them, which is, I believe, or thereof, which I believe is on the actual Liberty Bell itself. I believe that's the same.
Alright, my finds from the Pearson house. Start off with the old horse tack. Nice matching set. This is a military button. It designates military transport. Goes well with those U.S. pins from the same era. This is a 1 krona, 80% silver from Sweden in 1940. We have some Danish coins, 2 and 5 ores from the mid-50s, and then a 1940 version of a 5 ore. Again from Denmark. This is a Swedish version of a penny, possibly known as a sparing. Came out of the same place as the rest. And then we find the melted globs of coins. As you can see, there's a nice little silver dime tucked in there between 3 wheat pennies. Fused together forever. Looks like about 6 wheat pennies and a Jefferson nickel, as you can see by the building depiction. This appears to be another nickel, silver dime, and a wheat penny. And most heartbreaking, a George Washington quarter fused with another wheat penny.
Turn that.
And one other real nice find out there. I donated this to a local tractor restorer and collector. He has a couple Massey Harrises and actually knew the people that lived at this site. So we donated it to him. It's a Massey Harris watch fob. You can only get these from the Massey Harris dealer, whichever one of those.